Hey, before we get started on the new video, I wanted to share with you I sold my inversion table, or I should say my husband's inversion table, which he used quite a bit before he realized he needed more surgical care and less back stretching. So the story is that before we left for the cruise, someone sent me an offer. I accepted it, and I said, but I'm leaving tomorrow morning, so I can't meet with you. She's like, oh, I'll contact you as soon as you get back. And she did. And she picked it up the very next day that we got home. So I was very happy to get that part of real estate back from my living room and to pocket a few bucks. So, moving on to our topic at hand. Hey there, welcome back to Inspire to Retire. We're going to get started on the shed inventory. So, I have my first box here. See the first box marked C1. I have my trash can. I have my donate box. And I have my handy dandy computer telling me to open my eBay app to verify my account. And I have a pad of paper, which I'll be writing down some listings that eBay ended that I want to put into list perfectly. So we're going to put here ended listings, which you will have heard all about in another video I'm going to post this evening. So I'm going to show you the items that I'm pulling out and what the results are, and if I'm going to keep it or if it's going to go in the donate or trash pile even. So let's check. Oh, one thing I decided is if nobody's looked at it in the past 30 days and I've had it for over a year, it needs to get donated. So that's my new rule. Okay, let's see how it goes. So first we have Shake Bingo Game. So I'm hoping at the end of this to have empty or half empty tubs each, and then we can load them up in the new listings. So let's go. Got chainsaw chains and a power charger. Okay. So the power charger has had a view, and so have the chainsaw chains, so they can all remain. So this is going to stay. This one's at $13.99. I probably should check to see if that's a good price. I'll go back later and do that. Okay, so they are here, chainsaw chains. Everything else that is in here, we're going to look up, and there's quite a bit. See if it's in my ended listings, or what happened to it. So now we go to ended listings. So this is going to take me a while. eBay isn't even letting me make changes. So I guess we don't have to look them up. We just have to decide if we're keeping them. Dang eBay. Okay, so what else is in this box of goodies here? It's a wedding topper. $14.99. I guess that's where we're keeping it. That one has one view. The Sims. No views. It's been over 2 years, so these are getting donated. Let's make sure we end that listing. Okay, this Timex clock, I have it listed for $14.99. These have been in here since 2021, and it did have a viewer, so we're going to keep it. And as I said, I can't change any prices. I'm just going to have to deal with the prices they have, although they did let me put it on sale. So what's the next item? The Polaroid camera, currently $14.99. Nobody's looked at it. It's going. But if it hasn't sold in 3 years, It's going more like 4. So this Brinks lock has had 2 watchers or 2 views, so this can stay. This one's going to stay. At, what do I have it at? $12.99. Okay, the bingo game. Wow, surprise. Get away from me, fly. Bingo game has had a watch, so keep that. The insulated bowls. I've got some of these old vintage insulated bowls. They've gotten a watch. You know, the reason I'm saying this is because sometimes I sell things. I've sold quite a few things that have been 3 years old or more. So I don't want to get rid of them if I have the space, which I definitely do. But I don't want to keep things that are just not going to sell ever. So we'll keep that one. Alright, so this hat, indie hat, that's had a view. This one has not. And this one has not. So I'm going to take them out and donate them. Hat, goodbye. And this one's new. That one still has this one still has a tag on it. I'm going to keep it. But I think this one is just way too specialized. It says DeLong on the back, and it also says a date August 5th, 1995. I'm just going to get rid of it. So let's get rid of that one out of our inventory. Filters that probably are going to get tossed because I don't think they mean anything to anybody. Okay, so this isn't even in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to sell this. We're going to donate this. I don't even want to bother. There we go. So I'm looking at that. And let's look for... This one expired. Just sold for $5. One sold for $10. I've had it for 4 years. It hasn't sold. So donate. Okay, let me show you what we got so far. So far, here's our donate pile. We got the water filters, the hat, the Sims, the camera down there, and the ink. And all this is going back into this box. But all of that is not. Hooray.